It's the Slapz. We gon' hit you with and Trapz radio podcast.
Let's get it.
Powered by the Slap God, C. Austin, the DJ.
Speaking of performance, Duck, man, while we at it, man, we was talking about 8 Mile, man. Run me through that right quick, man. How did that come about, man? How did you get presented with such an incredible opportunity, man?
I don't know. I don't know, man. All I just know I was trying to make a name for myself, man. And, you know, I didn't believe it. I thought the movie was going to be some old low-budget movie because, you know, we hood niggas. I ain't even seen them, you know, elevate at that point like that because I got more involved into raising my kids. And,
I think that was proof. I think proof was like, hey, we're going to name the rival character Popa Duck,
I think
Popa
so.
Duck. You know,
I knew him.
Like not taking Popa Duck name, but saying Popa Duck. You know what I'm saying? Because he the aggressor, motherfucking, you know, rat nigga.
Yep, I really was.
Yeah. Talk about proof for a minute, man. Just his characteristics as a man, knowing him. You know what I'm saying? Putting it down with him.
They ain't got way more.
Yeah,
I met
man.
him through
Proof
rap
was, Proof was actually my homeboy, man.
Yeah.
Me and him, he the first one ever. We met each other. We used to go to Osborne. And rap battling, about to fight each other.
Yeah,
actually we got into it, but shit, it was.
You know, I had BK and Fats on the show a couple of weeks ago, man.
Oh yeah,
they were talking about proof, man. Gave us a couple of proofs. That's the first thing they said about the proof, all his battle rapping and shit, and getting into it with
man. That nigga tried to get into it, but I was one of them karate doing motherfuckers, right? So like. Proof used to love that, like, man, teach me that shit, man, cause like it's like we got into it, but the next day that nigga walked up, man, y'all actually dope, man, you know what I'm saying? It's just your boy, you know, he be talking shit, and I'm like, but man, I said we don't like people to be touching us, nigga. You can say what you want, man, but don't be touching us, and we better rapping, bro. Man, no, it was like that nigga, your fake ass watch, nigga, this what we gas change, and I'm like, yo, bro,
niggas
you know, so.
Had to calm down now a little bit. Back in the day, like, niggas are fucked.
But I can't take what they be doing now.
I can't take that shit.
They get so disrespectful. That's the part. We didn't do that. We just tried to keep it skillful. But, you know, make a long story short, man, me and Proof.
I talking about your mama and shit and all that. Your dead mama.
Yeah, they do that. They out cold.
Beat the shit out of nigga.
But me and Proof, we got real tight, man. That nigga ended up, he like, man, you know, you ever been to the studio? I was like, hell no. He was like, man, I know the studio called Mo Master. I was like, for real? He like, man, we gonna go to Mo Master, man. It's only $7 an hour. So that weekend, I'm talking about, man, you talking about 2 high school niggas trying to come up with $21 so we can get 3 hours at Mo Master and gotta have our bus fare and shit. And shout out to Street Lord Wine, because Street Lord Wine, we always would be going to the studio, and one day Street Lord Wine, I always thought this nigga went to Osborne. He didn't even go there, man. He was like going to like a middle school, but he had a car. He would drive up there and he would be in there. And one day, man, that nigga gave Proof. He gave Proof some money, probably like $100, man. So that weekend when we went to Mo Master, we had McDonald's and everything, dog. You know, we wasn't smoking weed or drinking or nothing back then.
That was that street war shit. Early.
That's so funny, you know, man. I produced half of Duck This at Mo Master.
Straight up,
man. 6
Man, Joe Kane's still in contact with Mo Master. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out Joe Kane.
Shout out Joey Kane. That's my dude, man. Joe Kane.
Yeah, Kane doing his thing. He keep reinventing himself.
He just dropped the album too, man.
I like how he moved. Yeah. But yeah, man. You know that's my Proof story. You know, he took me up in Mo Master. You know, introduced me to a lot of the rap shit. I used to teach that nigga how to flip. Teach that nigga how to, you know, do karate. Because he used to be like, man, listen. He saw me beat a nigga ass with some karate, and ever since then, that nigga be like, man, teach me how to do that shit. So that was my nigga.
Yeah. What was it like on set, man? Just fucking with that 8 Mile shit.
Well, you know, I wasn't in the movie. We wasn't actually in the movie. See the movie. So that character is named based. And the reason we say that is
formed around who you are.
Yeah. Like we weren't actually in the movie. Now I actually did go to the movie to auditions. Right. I stood in line for hours.
There was a lot of people who had got cut that ain't make that shit that was there. I remember when all that shit was going on when they was filming it.
Listen, everybody who I was standing with, we all talking, we rapping, we standing in line for hours getting to know each other. But then Neezy, Beetle, and Cool, and Vic, they pulled up. They like, what's up, man? Man, you still out here, man? What's up? I said, man, you right, dog. Fuck this shit, bro. And I went and jumped in the van with them niggas and we went out, hanging out and shit. We went to Ridge Park that day. So when this year or so later, when the movie come out and I'm looking at everybody who I was standing in line with, I was like, God damn, I shouldn't even left.
Yep, standing in line.
Some of them niggas got some nice roles and, you know, some nice cameos in that boy.
Nice cameos,
Yep.
man. When my cousin bammed on my door and said that, man, he was like, nigga, Duck, you gotta see this movie, man. And I said, man, when I sat there, man, my whole family sat there and said, what the fuck? Why you ain't that playing? Why you ain't that? You know, I said, you know. And actually, my name was Popa Duck. See, my grandmother was Jamaican. So she named me after a Haitian Revolutionary warrior, Popa Duck. That was my name until I started walking. Then they cracked the joke and made it Duck. But it was Popa Duck.
Damn.
Square business.
That's what's up, man. Once again, man, these legendary stories right here on Slapz with Trapz Honest Conversation podcast,
Yes,
ladies and gentlemen.
It's the Slapz. We gon' hit you with and Trapz radio podcast.
Let's get it.
Powered by the Slap God, C. Austin, the DJ.